What's up, guys? Welcome back to the Avengers Daily. In today's episode, we're going to be going over another concept, and this time for Wolverine. Shout out to F3L Horn. He made this concept for Wolverine, kind of going over his light attacks, hard attacks, special moves, all that jazz. So we're going to go ahead and just read through this, and I'll be sharing my thoughts on if I think this would be cool or not. And I will also be asking you guys your thoughts on this concept for Wolverine, if we do end up getting Wolverine in Marvel's Avengers. All right. So first off, a lot of attacks. Logan does a few quick slashes with his claws as his standard light attacks, with him doing a spinning slash as a light combo finisher. The heavy combo finisher to his light combo is a powerful stab attack. His signature attack makes Logan use his indestructible adamantium skull for a brutal headbutt attack, which staggers an enemy and breaks shields. This attack has medium stun damage. Okay, so that's pretty cool. His move having the stun damage on there, and also breaking shields. I like that. His light dodge attack swipes at an enemy's side, causing a spin reaction. His light sprint attack causes him to leap forward and slash downward. Okay, yeah, that makes a lot of sense. I can definitely see him running forward and just leaping on people, hitting them with his claws. Makes sense. His heavy attacks. His standard heavy attacks were a mix of wide sweeping slashes that can damage multiple enemies and stabs that do excellent single target damage. His heavy combo finisher brings his claws up for an X-shaped slice attack. Okay, I'm liking that. Charging up his heavy attack to do a power move makes Wolverine lunge forward with both claws, stabbing the enemy. This can be followed by a heavy combo consisting of rapid stab attacks. I'm already a fan of that. I can just see him going ham, just constantly attacking people, with a final slash across the face to finish the combo off. During the power move from the air, causes Wolverine to dive towards an enemy with both claws, and then can do a similar heavy combo follow-up. Liking that. His heavy dodge attack uses his claws to slam an enemy downward, while his heavy sprint is a sort of charge where he stabs an enemy with both claws and tosses them in the air. I'm liking that too, because with that you can then do air juggles. So you can throw them up in the air, and then you can jump up in the air and do even more damage. So that would be pretty cool. I can already imagine this in my head. So this is cool. I'm liking this. And then for range, Wolverine is primarily a melee hero. Yeah, so okay, yeah, I'm super intrigued to see what we're gonna read on this range. So designing his range kit is challenging. An idea for his standard range attack at Buckhead 25 suggested was an adjusted version of Hulk's rock throw. The projectiles will be smaller and do less impact than Hulk's rocks, but can be thrown faster. Maybe, possibly. I'm trying to think of another range move Wolverine can have, but I really can't think of any. I know with Black Panther, they added the dagger. They're kind of like boomerangs, or kind of like Batman's boomerang things. For Wolverine, yeah, him throwing stuff, I can't really see. Like in terms of like knives and like little batarang type things. But maybe rocks may be the best play, like small rocks, but throw them quick. Yeah, that actually may be that may actually be the only thing I can really think of that will make sense for him. I'm tentatively making his range power move a leaping attack where he jumps at a targeted enemy attack with his claws. This makes the most sense for a charged attack, but it differs from the standard projectile philosophy CD has for the character's range kits. If you can think of a better idea, let me know. Yeah, probably the rock's gonna probably be a better idea. Just for the fact that some gameplay, or I guess some missions, like require you to like hit stuff at a distance that's like super far for you to be able to continue in the game. I was seeing a lot of that in the Hawkeye or Kate Bishop DLC. So if you were playing that with Wolverine and you couldn't throw anything, then I guess you couldn't beat that mission. So yeah, I'm thinking Rock probably will be the best play for now, at least. Maybe they may have it like in the story that he gets like a little mini I don't know, like a little mini gun or something that the X-Men made for him, so he can use that. His intrinsic ability, Logan's intrinsic ability, will be his healing factor. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. While using this ability, his regenerative abilities work to heal himself at a steady rate. His defenses are also increased and gain some impact resistance, making it harder for enemies to stagger him or interrupt attacks. I'm liking that. Since his intrinsic ability is a healing factor that regenerates willpower, Wolverine does not have an overcharge ability in an effort to make him a little bit more balanced. Okay. Again, kind of just remind me of Hulk a bit too with that ability. Wolverine also has a passive 15% damage reduction from projectile attacks, but upgrades in his intrinsic tree can increase damage reduction even further. Okay, that makes sense. Since I guess his since he has more close range, him having a damage reduction on range attacks makes sense. His light attack counter uses his claws to swipe at an enemy's legs, causing a trip reaction. His heavy counter is a backhand slash that knocks enemies away from him. Okay, I'm liking the backhand. I'm liking that. And let's go ahead and go to the next one, support heroic. This heroic is called Animal Instincts. The philosophy behind it is that while Logan doesn't necessarily provide too many team benefits like healing or boosting teammates' abilities, he can make himself a better asset. His attack speed is increased for a duration, allowing him to do more damage in a shorter period of time. He also has a slightly larger window to perform perfect dodges and parries, thanks to his enhanced senses. Okay. I'm kind of liking that. And the specializations allows him to taunt enemies, increase duration of the ability, increase damage of counterattacks, and dropping orbs and regen packs. Yeah, I already know for me, I'll probably go with the increasing my damage, my counterattacks, and the dropping of the orbs. Assault Heroic. This ability is called Feral Charge. Wolverine rushes forward with his claws outstretched and then does several AoE slices with his claws, doing impressive damage, similar to Hulk's Stranglehold ability. The attack at the end of the charge can be triggered early by activating the skill again. And then one specialization tree involves him dragging his claws along the ground, super hitting them to give him a short damage buff. I'm liking that. Giving the ability an extra charge and changing it so it is similar to Black Panther's Pounce ability, where he singles the target out and attacks them for good single target damage. I guess he would definitely play like Black Panther for sure, except he would have a lot less like range weapons and more of that pouncing and getting on enemies and knocking them out with his claws. The other tree can add another charge to the ability, drop heroic orbs, and refill 25% of Wolverine's willpower instantly. And then the ultimate heroic. Wolverine's ultimate is his famous Berserker Rage. In this state, his claw attacks cause a massive bleed effect on enemies. If an enemy's health gets low due to the bleed effect, they are not defeated but become open for takedowns, except for bosses, obviously. Okay. I like that. He also gets access to a new light combo that is much more ferocious than his standard one. One specialization tree can include increasing damage resistance by 25%, increasing the damage the bleed effect does on critical attacks. That's what I would probably pick. And activating the ability as a self-revive. I like that too. And then the other tree allows Logan to extend Berserker Rage by 3 seconds after takedowns, decrease impact resistance of enemies affected by bleed or heroic orbs, contributing more charge to the ability. So yeah, that's his current setup. It looks like a lot of people are liking that. I would love to see a Wolverine. Captain Marvel is one I really want to play. Yeah, not bad. I don't really care how they do it. Just do it. He actually was an Avenger for a time, so it's not like he wouldn't fit. True, he was an Avenger, so that does make sense. I legit just thought of Wolverine to be included in the game just last night. I mean, I feel like it will work. Okay, yeah, it's a lot of positive stuff. So that's good. I think Wolverine would definitely work well in the game and definitely be fun. I guess he would be more along the lines of more of like a Black Panther type of character, but he would definitely be more like pretty much strictly a like a brawler. Like, he doesn't have a shield like Captain America to throw or to defend himself. He doesn't have spears or like little daggers like Black Panther has. He just has his claws. So he's gonna be up close and personal. And with his ability to self reheal, he'll definitely give the vibe of a Hulk, but he'll be faster and have that bleed effects, which is cool too. So he doesn't necessarily have to hit you with the strongest attack, but he'll definitely stay in there and he'll make you bleed out. And I think that would be a fun character to have in the game. And I'm hopefully we get Wolverine. You know what? Since PlayStation is getting Spider-Man at the end of the year, a fantastic way to not have Xbox or PC players mad at all would to also release Wolverine during this time. Release Wolverine during this time, and then also give PlayStation people the Spider-Man. And I think there wouldn't be too many issues. Or heck, go ahead and add in Doctor Strange in there, in place of Wolverine. Or I'm trying to think of another good character. I know my boy War Machine. I would love to see him, during that time. But hey, add not Black Widow, Scarlet Witch in December alongside of Spider-Man. But yeah, if you added Wolverine during that time, man, that would be perfect. I think that would get a lot of sales during Christmas time this year. And especially since we may be in another lockdown or something, I wouldn't be surprised. We're gonna have a lot more people playing games, and I know a lot of people will be super hyped to see Spider-Man and Wolverine coming at the same time. But yeah, guys, I definitely want to hear guys' thoughts on this concept. Do you think this concept would be something that you would be interested in seeing in the game? Do you think these moves would be good? And also, do you have any criticisms or any other questions over this build, especially on the range attacks? What type of range attacks would Wolverine have that will make sense? Since this game, I guess you kind of do need some type of range for some of these, at least the DLC, to be some of the little puzzles. But I'm definitely trying to hear you guys' thoughts on that. I will be super excited. We got this Wolverine here. Oh man, I will have a blast playing Wolverine, not gonna lie. And he has some sick costumes too. So hopefully if they do add them, we get some comic book and also some of the cartoon show outfits. That would be fantastic. But anyway, guys, if you haven't already, be sure to hit that like button and subscribe, and I will be seeing you guys in the next video. Peace.